Yes, welcome to Navika Academy. Today we want to look at special integration forms that involves cause, sine inverse and cos inverse of xy. Remember, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe. If you have any question that you need to leave it like a comment there, and we'll be able to check on it. We have done previous tutorials on different topics on integration. Kindly subscribe to the channel, and remember, this is very important to us. It helps us a lot because we both get to learn from each other. Share this with your friends so that they don't have a challenge in this field of class. Remember, we also talk about look at other topics in various parts of mathematics, including pure mathematics and applied mathematics. So feel free to subscribe to this channel. Okay, so the integration form, the integration of these forms. So we have this one. So you are given this kind of question here, that you are given integrate 1 over square root of x squared plus a squared dx. So if you see this kind of form here, this is the kind of the form that we are calling special. Again, if we change this one, this part here, to negative, we negate it, then you'll have integration of 1 over a square root of x squared minus a squared dx. So if you have these two, we apply this using the form that we are going to do. This the form of sine. The solution should be sine cos inverse. So look at if you have this form here, then we expect to get the solution to be this. This is the solution. So sine inverse of x square root of this x here, over and divided by square root of this a here. So you get plus c. And then if you are having a negative here, then you get cos inverse of x of n. Okay, so that's very important to note, because this is what we'll be doing throughout our discussion today. And we are looking at various examples on this kind of topic. Remember, if you have not yet subscribed to this, please just subscribe, so that you support us, and you also support you through giving you this kind of questions and discussions. And if you have a question that is boiling, leave it like a comment, and be free to make a video on it. And okay, now let's look at these questions here. So we are given, we have these two here. We have this here, we have this here. Okay, so we have this question here, this one here, and we also have this one. So I've given examples first for the first case, and the other one for the first case. So let's see how we can solve this one, and then if we have a question, raise the question up. So if we do the first one, which we are having, we are looking at and given this kind of question here, x squared plus 2x plus 10. So if you want to see the kind of case that this one will fall, we need to express this one. We'll need to express this one. We express this one in we sorry for that, we'll express this one in the form that we need. The denominator, we need it to be either x squared plus or minus a squared. If it's positive, we know it becomes sign. If it's negative, we know it becomes cos. So when we do this, remember we normally come up with this general form of quadratic formula, which is a x squared plus base 2bx, okay, 2bx plus b squared. Remember, this is coming from ax plus b squared plus b squared. So if we are comparing this with this, we can see from here our a is actually 1. We are comparing this this equation here, our denominator here, and this general equation here, so is equal to 1. And you can see also our b here is equal to 1 again. So it's like we are talking about x squared plus 1 squared, because this is an expansion of x squared plus b squared. So if we substitute a and b, then we have this. But if you expand this one, what are you going to get? If you expand this one, you are going to get I mean this one is actually x, so this is x plus, so x plus we are talking about x plus yes, we are talking about this. That's expansion like that. We know that. Okay. So if you expand this one, what are you going to get? You are simply going to get x squared plus 2x plus 1 plus 1. So if you want this one to make this one 10, then we need to add a plus 9 here. You see that? So if you do this, you add plus 9, then this one will be same as this. So that's the idea. Okay, so that now our equation here, we can write our equation here as integral of 1 all this over square root of, okay, of all that square root of this one, which is x now plus 1 we square, and then we add and given 9. So now you can see that our addition form here comes in here, so that if it's addition, then we know that that qualifies to be a psi. So it's in the form of 1 first form, which is for 1 over square root of x squared plus a squared, which is giving us a. So from here you can be able now to trace our x being x plus 1 and our a being 3, because 9 here is a squared. So that now the solution to this, question here will be sine of x over 1 over a, which is 3, plus of course c, because once we do integration we expect to have given balancing constant. So that is directly the evaluation for that. So the only tricky part of this is actually around here. How to do this so that you get the values of this and see whether the equation that you expand needs to be added something here or subtracted something, because the moment you write this one to this form, then you are able to see the kind of form that you want. If you have any question on either bit of the calculation, just leave a comment and we'll be able to check it down. Remember to share this with your friends, and if so far you have not hit the subscription button, kindly hit the subscription button and subscribe to this channel. Okay, now we can look at the example. So I'm having here integral of 1 over square root of 4x plus x squared. So here we play the same concept. So what are we going to do here? We want to say that we get this, and if you look keenly on this, we can see our x, our a, because you have ax, our a is 1, that's obvious from what you have done from the other side. Our a is 1. Then our b, because you have 2bx, so you can see our b is 2. Our b in this case is 2. Okay, so that's generally, this will be our x squared. It will be x plus x plus b, and we square this. So once you square this, what do you expect to be the answer? When you expand this, what do you expect to be the answer? We know this one becomes x squared plus 4x isn't it? Yes. X squared plus 4x plus 4 plus 4. So you can see this one in it. This part here is actually this part here. So that this kind of equation now gets to look like this one. We need then to subtract 4 here. So for it to look like this, to resemble this, then we need to take this x plus 2 squared, we take away 4. So that's this is obvious. Now this is the next form that we are doing for cosh. So this generally this kind, now you can write this one as 1 over square root of x plus 2 squared, okay, take away 1. So that from here now you can see our x is x plus 2 and our a is actually 2 because this 4 is s squared. So that's now the answer to this question here. It becomes the form cosh inverse, okay, of our x, in this case is x plus 2, this divided by 2 plus constant c. Okay, so that becomes the solution for that. And kindly, if you have any question of either bit of this, leave a comment as I have been saying, and then share with your friends so that they are able to get this kind of concept. Leave a comment, or if you have a question, just leave it like a comment. I'll be able to check it out. Remember, this is the Vic Academy, and we are here to teach you a lot of interesting mathematics. So that was integration special for form D. Form D, can call them from my categories, because you see previous tutorials I have looked at form A and B, C, and this is D. D is combined with the E because both are having the same kind of approach. So if you find this kind of questions, that's how you approach them, refer them, and all the best in your exams.